efforts throughout the British Isles. Worst hit are the north and northeastern areas of England and most of Scotland. There are increasing fears for the safety of a group of climbers in the Lake District. Heavy snowfalls during the night and throughout most of the day have hampered rescue operations. The climbers set out after breakfast on Monday.
Sorry, but you shouldn't have run.
I might have been torn to pieces.
She was taught to bring down her prey, not to maul it. I didn't expect to find anything worth hunting today.
You didn't?
You underestimate yourself.
My car has broken down back there. I need to get to a phone.
I'm afraid there are no phones around here for miles.
There must be.
No, there are no houses around here either, except mine. But you're welcome to my hospitality. Well, come on, make up your mind.
Is it far?
No.
Will your wife mind?
I don't have a wife. There's my place. Got a visitor. The car broke down in the snow. Tea ready?
Yes, sir.
Maybe you can get her luggage if she's got any.
Oh, that won't be necessary, thank you. If I could just use the phone.
Sorry. I'm afraid you can't. The lines are down because of the snow.
But you said...
No. I didn't say anything about a phone. I just said that our house was the only one around.
I gather the young lady will be staying the night. Shall I prepare a room?
Yeah.
No.
You want to freeze to death? Thanks, Bolt. Why don't you take off your coat and warm yourself by the fire? Have a brandy. You look like you could use one.
Do you like just to roam around?
Sure, why not?
I'll go for the cases now, sir, if the young lady will give me the keys.
Oh, yes. It's about a mile back, I'm afraid.
I'll find it, miss.
Thank you both.
Milk and sugar?
No sugar, thank you. Thank you. Don't you think it's about time we introduced ourselves?
Is it important to you?
You mean you'd let a complete stranger stay in your house without knowing what her name was?
I'm not interested in names. I don't have to know your name to know you're reckless.
Why?
Driving around through all that snow in these conditions alone.
Women do make journeys alone, you know. I could have been out on a job.
A job?
Yes, I could be a rep or something.
Who's lost her way?
Yes.
Yeah, well, I suppose it's possible.
Why not?
I don't think you're a working girl.
Why not?
Well, you spoke to Bolt? As if you were used to people running around after you?
All right. My name is Helen James. I'm Sir Philip James' daughter.
That's supposed to mean something to me? I'm afraid I'm a little out of touch.
He's head of Thorpe Engineering.
Bully for him.
You haven't told me your name yet.
No, you haven't told me what you're doing here in the middle of nowhere.
I needed to get away for a while.
A runaway.
Not exactly. I left my father a note. He needn't worry.
He will.
Perhaps.
You know you could have been frozen to death out there.
Yes. I'm very grateful, thank you.
Oh, you're back. Any luck?
I've got it, sir. If you just give me a moment to shed my coat, I'll show the young lady to her room.
Fine. By the way, Bolt, our guest's name is Miss Helen James.
Yes, sir.
Her father's a knight.
Yes, sir.
You hang on to him, Bolt. He'll get your car later.
If you'd like to come this way, miss.
See you later.
You've been here, mister. You'll find the bathroom just around the corner and down a few wee stairs. Excuse me. We generally have our meal around about 7.
Do you live here alone? Just you and Mr...
That's right, miss. Just the 2 of us.
Bit in the wilds, isn't it?
Oh, you could say, but it suits us.
Well, make yourself at home.
Are you something to do with motor racing?
I used to dabble in it some years ago. Well, how's the runaway tonight?
I didn't run away.
You took off and left a note?
My father wants to run my life for me. I want to run my own. We disagreed about something.
And that something made you head for the woods?
Yes. Don't you find it lonely living here?
Not really. Should we have dinner? Thanks, Bill.
What are you going to do about the lassie?
I don't know.
Who is it?
It's me, miss. I bought you breakfast.
Oh, come in.
Morning, miss.
Good morning. wasn't necessary to do that. I'd have come down.
Oh, it's no trouble.
Is it still snowing?
Well, it's not snowing at the moment.
Do you think I'll be able to get my car today?
Afraid not, but I'll see what can be done.
Oh, please try.
I'll let you know if I have any luck.
Thank you, Bolt.
I'm afraid I've been very greedy.
Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it, miss.
I don't normally eat such a large breakfast. Must be the air.
I expect you think this is a strange job for a man, don't you?
No, not really. I mean, you certainly look the part.
Thank you, miss.
You haven't always done this, have you?
No, miss. I was a soldier to begin with. Joined up when I was just a lad, and when I came out of the service, I was a wrestler for a while, but that was a disaster. And then I had rather a rough patch, and then I went to work for Mr. Dominic.
You're very devoted to him.
Oh, he's a fine man.
Yes. Have you known him long?
Be 13 years in April.
You've worked for him all that time?
Hmm? That's right, miss.
When are you going to see about my car?
Oh, as soon as I can.
I have to get on, see.
What's the hurry?
Well, I don't want to impose on your hospitality any longer.
We don't mind, do we, Bolt?
Hmm? Oh, no, sir.
It's very kind of you, but I'd really rather get on.
Thought your car was stuck in the snow.
I know, but Bolt has very kindly offered to fix it for me.
Oh, I see.
Well, not exactly, sir. What I said was I'd see what could be done.
Oh, yes, I'm sure you will. I just hope you can find it again. Bolt, would you bring my coffee into the office, please?
Right away, sir.
Would you care to join me?
No, thank you.
As you like.
You're not in such a great hurry to get away, are you? It has been snowing a lot more in the night. And I doubt very much if there's anything we can do today.
Why not? I mean, do I have to stay until tomorrow?
Most likely, miss.
But I can't. I just can't, that's all.
You may have to. Oh, yes, miss, I found it, but I couldn't move it.
Well, couldn't you do anything?
Too much snow. I have to wait till the road clears a bit.
That could take days.
I'm sorry, miss. There's nothing I can do.
You've only laid one place.
He's having a sandwich in the office today, miss.
Do you have any other transport here?
Hmm? Oh, just a Land Rover.
Well, couldn't I use that?
To do what?
Well, maybe I could get to the nearest village.
No chance. The road's completely blocked.
You mean I'm just stuck here?
That's about the size of it.
Good evening.
Oh, good evening. Sit down. Afraid you'll have to excuse me if I don't get up. Would you like a drink?
Thank you.
Scotch? Ah. Is that for Bolt's benefit or mine?
I'm used to dressing for dinner. My father says it's good for the morale.
Well, how's the morale this evening?
Why do you ask?
Why is it women invariably answer one question with another? So, how are you enjoying your stay with us?
It's hardly a stay.
Oh, come on. Bolt tells me you've been out enjoying the fresh air. Isn't that why you came north?
I came north to be on my own.
Oh. Bad as all that, huh? Well...
Are you all right?
Yes, I'm fine.
Shall I call Bolt?
I'm perfectly capable of taking care of myself, thank you.
Bolt's a very good cook, isn't he?
Yes, he's good at lots of things.
Yes, he told me how many jobs he'd had.
He's a good man. Well, here's a present. A novel gift for the man who had everything. Well, if you'll excuse me, she needs some exercise, and so do I.
May I come with you?
No, you wouldn't enjoy it. It's too cold.
I don't mind. If I could just run up and change.
All right, suit yourself.
Do you think Bolt will be able to get my car out tomorrow?
Why are you so anxious? Isn't this place quiet enough for you?
It's not just that.
Well, you wanted to be on your own for a while.
Well, I'm not, am I?
That was your idea.
That's not what I mean.
What do you mean?
I needed to get away. I needed time to think something over.
Parents or boyfriend?
Someone asked me to marry him.
Well, if it needs thinking about, the answer's obvious.
It's not that simple.
Known him long?
That's the trouble. It's always been taken for granted that we get married. I mean, it's what my father and Isabel want. She's my stepmother. It's what his parents want. It's what I thought I wanted. Only when he actually asked me, I felt...
Trapped?
Yes.
So you drove off into the snow.
It wasn't snowing then.
You've made a decision?
I think so.
How convenient for you.
What's the matter?
Oh, don't you worry, miss. He has a few nightmares. Now, you go back to your room now. I'll see he's all right. Let her go!
No. You heard?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Why? Because I know what you're doing now?
Yes. Afraid you're gonna have to stay here.
What if I refuse?
I hope you won't.
Why do I have to stay here?
It's difficult to explain. You see, for the last few years, I've enjoyed a certain kind of peace here, and I want to keep it that way.
What's that got to do with me?
You're just gonna have to bear with me.
Okay, so how long do I have to stay here?
I don't know, as long as it takes.
For what?
For me to make arrangements. To disappear again.
Because of me?
My father will have all the police in the country searching for me.
Well, then you'll just have to write him another little note, won't you?
Be realistic. You can't keep me here. I shall leave.
You can try.
You're mad.
You're entitled to your opinion.
You haven't eaten your breakfast.
I'm not hungry.
There's no point starving yourself.
I've lost my appetite.
Well, I know it's difficult for you, miss. But with the
Difficult isn't the word.
Well, you must... Just try to understand Mr. Dominic's position.
Why? He doesn't try to understand mine.
Well, you're over-anxious, miss.
Look, you just can't keep me here.
It's not exactly a prison, is it?
Oh, I'm still allowed to go outside.
Of course.
How do you get supplies here? I mean, how do you get groceries in the mail?
Oh, I collect all that kind of stuff from the village myself.
Trying to figure out ways to outwit us?
What do you think my father will do when he finds out you've kept me here?
Oh, I imagine he'll try to make things pretty difficult for you.
For me? For you, you mean?
Oh, not for me. I won't be around. But you will.
Well, you don't think that will stop him, do you? I mean, he'll have you arrested.
Now, that's interesting from a woman who just a few minutes ago upstairs begged me to let her go.
I'm just trying to point out to you how stupid it is to keep me here.
I don't like threats.
Look,
Bring me some coffee.
Right away, sir. May I say something, miss?
Yes?
Take it easy on the threats.
And what do you expect me to do? Sit back and wait till he decides to let me go?
Might be the best thing, miss. Don't underestimate him. Excuse me.
Let me. I might as well make myself useful.
He doesn't like being disturbed when he's working.
Well, he's going to be disturbed.
Are you all right?
What the hell are you doing here?
I brought you your coffee.
Bolt is perfectly capable.
He's busy. Is there anything I can do?
Oh, for God's sake, I've got a headache, that's all.
Do you have any tablets?
There's somewhere in here.
These?
Yes.
How many?
2.
You should rest. You look awful.
I don't need you to tell me that.
I didn't mean that. I have seen people with migraine before.
Well, lucky you.
Is there anything else I can do?
Oh, come on. I know what you're up to, and it's not going to work. Believe me.
What do you mean?
Don't try to butter me up. Bringing me coffee. Just credit me with a little intelligence. Because you're not going to get around me that way. You try a little threatening, and then that doesn't work, so then you try a little tenderness. Well, I don't need your pity.
You really are twisted, aren't you?
Will you get out of here?
You'll not get far without the keys.
So you got it out of the drift? You know a lot about cars, don't you?
I should do, miss. I used to be a mechanic.
You worked for him before.
You were his mechanic. I knew I recognized him. Dominic Lyle.
That's right, miss.
I thought he was dead.
So did everybody else.
In Germany. The Nürburgring.
2 men were killed outright. One of them was Mr. Dominic's brother.
Enjoying yourself?
Yes.
Well, that must be rather unusual for you.
Oh, I have been known to do the washing up at home. If you're looking for Bolt, he's in the barn.
Oh, no. Matter of fact, I think I owe you an apology.
It's not necessary.
Well, anyway, sorry about what happened out there.
How's the migraine?
Oh, much better, thank you.
Good.
How did you know?
It could have happened to anyone in his condition.
No.
You can't go on shutting yourself away from people because of...
You don't know everything that happened.
Are you all right?
I'll be all right.
I'll see you in the morning.
Oh, come on. Hurry up, Bill. Let's get started. It's really killing me. Right here. good. Crazy. I don't know why I let you do that.
I'm glad I did. What's wrong?
What's wrong? What do you think's wrong? Please go. Just go.
Where's Mr. Lyle?
What?
Where's Mr. Lyle?
Busy. You shouldn't have gone down there. You know that, miss.
I'm sorry, Bolt. I didn't know it was out of bounds.
If you'll take my advice, you'll stay away from him. It'll be better for us all. He needs the peace and quiet right away from other people.
Do you think being shut up here is good for him?
He made the decision. It was his choice. It's what he wants.
Why? I don't understand.
No, you don't understand.
Does all this have something to do with the crash?
Well, I suppose it does in a way, yes, miss.
Something to do with women?
You could say that. It was his brother's wife.
His brother found out.
Well, I'm not exactly certain what occurred, miss, but there was one hell of a great bloody row just before the race, and I believe he blames the lass for what happened. I thought I ought to tell you, if you excuse me now.
Good night, Bolt.
Good night, miss.
Well, don't look at me as if you were afraid I was going to jump on you.
I'm not. How are you feeling this evening?
After that expert massage? Need you ask?
Don't bait me.
What am I going to do with you?
You didn't come down to supper, and I thought you might be feeling unwell.
Oh, no. I wasn't feeling any more twisted than usual.
Don't say that.
You said it.
That was before I really knew you.
Oh, now you think you do know me.
Can't we behave normally with one another?
All right. What would you like to talk about?
You're deliberately misunderstanding me.
Not at all. I think I understand you very well. Maybe you don't understand me.
I know why you're bitter.
Yeah?
I was bitter when my mother died.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. We used to come up here in the summer. It was green then. It was very beautiful.
Were you close?
We were close. But my father married again. And I don't like my stepmother very much. Oh, we tolerate each other. just as she and Daddy do. But life should be about more than that, shouldn't it? Dominic, about this morning.
Forget about it.
I don't want to forget about it. I want to help you.
What can you do to help me?
If you talked about the accident...
What good would that do? My brother's dead, and here I am.
Let me try to help you.
I don't want any help.
I love you.
You don't know what you're doing.
I do. What's wrong?
I don't love you, Helen. Sure, I wanted to make love to you, but that doesn't mean I love you.
I don't believe you.
Well, that's the way things are.
I'm not your brother's wife. I'm me.
It's not going to do you any good, Helen.
You won't make me believe you.
I don't need you.
out. The door's jammed.
You could have killed yourself.
You wouldn't have cared.
Yes, I would have. All right, now don't move. I'll bring the car closer. I told you not to move.
Oh, stop ordering me about. I'm not bold.
Yeah, I know he's not half the pain in the neck you are. You all right?
Oh, you shouldn't be carrying me.
I'm not that helpless.
What the devil have you two been up to?
I crashed. I'm sorry, I crashed.
I suggest you go up to your room, miss.
Did you give her the key?
Aye.
Come in.
Mr. Dominic would like to see you as soon as you're up.
Oh, I'll come down right away.
He'll be staying in his bed this morning, miss.
Is he all right?
Aye, he's fine, but last night took it out of him a bit. Excuse me.
Dominic? You see? I knew you shouldn't have carried me last night.
Well, Liv. You know, I've been thinking. It's time you went back to London.
What?
Well, don't look so surprised. It's what you've wanted all along.
Yes, it's what I wanted, but now I...
Oh, by the way, we got your car out. You didn't do it any damage. Well, not much, anyway.
Well, what about you? I thought you had some sort of arrangements to make.
Well, changed my mind. Let's leave it at that.
Don't send me away. Not now.
You don't know what you want, do you?
Please let me stay.
Helen, listen to me. I don't want you here. I never have. So, why don't you go back to London and marry your boyfriend? That's where you belong.
Okay. Bye.
You have a full tank, miss?
Thank you, Bolt.
Got everything you need?
Yes?
Right. Now follow the lane for about 1.5 miles. You'll find a wee road to your left. Go straight down there. You come to the village. Anyone will direct you from there.
prodigal returns.
Hello, Isabel.
A right little tearaway, aren't you? Your father's been champing at the bit.
He got my note.
Well, that didn't exactly stop his imagination running riot. You should be a bit more considerate. Oh, and I've had Michael on the telephone every 5 minutes. God, you look awful. Where have you been?
I've been driving.
Philip! I don't suppose you've eaten anything?
No.
I thought the skinny look was out.
Isabel, did you call?
Yes. You can stop tearing your hair out. Your errant daughter's back.
Helen. Oh, my God. Thank heavens.
I'm sorry, Daddy, if I caused a bit of a flap.
I was going to call the police tomorrow morning.
I said it all in my note.
But you felt like a few days on your own. Now, what am I supposed to make of that?
What it said.
I'll warn Bessie there'll be 3 of us for dinner.
Yes.
I'm afraid it's only fish, not fatted calf.
Where have you been, for God's sake?
Does it matter?
Yes, it does, Helen. I was worried sick. A girl like you going off on her own.
I'm not a child.
Helen, you read about these stories every day. Girls disappearing. One's bound to worry.
Please, don't go on.
My darling, I do care very much what happens to you.
Yes, I know.
And you still haven't told me where you've been.
I went north.
North? Why north?
You don't remember.
Remember that? That last holiday we had. Yes, it was the last time, wasn't it? The 3 of us together.
Yes.
Hell, what have you decided to do? Oh, I know why you went away. Michael told me what happened last Friday.
Oh.
You know, don't you, my darling, that nothing would make me happier than you and he marrying, or his people. I know it's a very difficult decision for a girl to make, but you are very fond of each other. He has excellent prospects. To me, it seems an eminently suitable match.
Eminently.
And it isn't as if there's anyone else. Is there?
No. Daddy, being fond of someone is not a good enough reason to marry them.
Where are you going?
To get my bags.
Hello, Mr. Michael.
Afternoon, Bessie.
Getting ready for Christmas?
Progressing rather slowly, I'm afraid. You?
Yes, yes. Helen's upstairs. I'll get her for you.
Hello, Michael.
Happy Christmas. I was worried about you. Oh, well. It only proves how much I love you.
And then I'll be able to call you. Oh, because I'll never be free again. That's the way I look at it.
More crackers.
I know.
Well, happy Christmas again, everybody. And an even happier New Year.
Yeah.
Right then, where were we?
No, I think so. That's the way I look at it. Just
Well done. Bad luck to you, sir.
I'd mean to talk to you about the Stevens contract, sir.
Yes, well, we're going to that next month. You know, it could be a good thing for both of us.
Helen, come and help me. I'm losing badly.
Oh, I'm sure you're not.
It was a marvelous performance, wasn't it?
What? Oh, yes.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
You know, I've known you and I've loved you for a long time. And I've learned to tell when you're not with me. Now you've been somewhere else ever since you returned.
I'm sorry.
It's no good, is it?
No.
Of course, I've always known you didn't want me. I suppose I've been hanging about in the obviously vain hope that you'd change.
It just wouldn't work now.
Well, that means there's someone else. Why didn't you tell me?
I don't know. Funny thing is, he doesn't want me.
And you're in love with him?
Yes, I am. I've tried to forget him, but I can't. It would have been so much easier if it had been you.
Thank you.
I didn't mean it like that.
I know.
Good evening.
You're up late.
Waiting for Philip. These wretched meetings get longer and longer. You wait till you're married to Michael. It'll be exactly the same.
I'm not going to marry Michael.
Oh. Well, your father isn't going to like that.
You'll get over it.
So, what happens now?
What do you mean?
All right, I'd better know the worst. This man, whoever he is, are you going back to him?
What man?
You didn't get those shadows under your eyes for nothing.
Does Daddy know?
Your father is a very astute man in business. What's the problem? Is he married?
No.
Do we know him?
No.
So, who is he?
I can't tell you that.
Curiouser and curiouser.
I'm sorry.
Helen, I know we've never been soulmates exactly. No one can ever follow your mother, I know that. But you can talk to me. You were with him when you went away before Christmas, weren't you?
I got lost in the snow. I went to his house.
And you stayed a week.
I would have stayed longer if he'd let me.
Well, why didn't he?
He didn't want me there.
Why not?
I don't know. I suppose because he doesn't feel the same way as I do.
I'm doubtless going to sound very middle-aged when I say to you you'll get over it. But I promise you that you will. This isn't your first infatuation, and it certainly won't be your last.
It's not an infatuation.
A week isn't very long, Helen.
It's long enough.
Did you sleep with him?
No.
What's he like?
He's American. And he's ill.
Ill?
He's got this bad hip. Gives him a lot of pain.
Oh, dear. Oh, you really have chosen one, haven't you? Go back to him.
But he doesn't want me.
People have been known to say one thing and mean another.
Oh, he meant it.
He could have been thinking of you.
What do you mean?
Perhaps he doesn't want to be a burden to you.
Oh, that'd be crazy.
Yes, well, people in love do crazy things, I know. Your father looks at me and thinks of your mother. And I have my memories too, you know.
Do you think I should go back to him?
Yes, I do. If there's the faintest possible chance.
Who's there? Who are you?
I'm a friend of Mr. Lyle's. Where is he?
He's gone away. I'm looking after her and the other animals.
Well, where's he gone?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, he's coming back, isn't he? He wouldn't leave Sheba.
He said he'd let me know about her. She may have to go into a zoo.
Well, did he leave any address?
No. His man said something about him going into hospital.
Where?
London, I think.
Isabel?
Gone for the day, and your father's at business.
Oh, good. I've got some telephone calls to make.
What about food?
It's all right. I stayed at a hotel. I've already eaten.
I'll bring you some coffee.
No, thank you. I don't want to be disturbed. Hello? Yes, I wonder if you could help me. Have you admitted a patient called Lyle in the last few days? Yes. L-Y-A...
So you're back.
L.
Who are you calling?
Yes, I will. Hang on. Daddy, this is private. Are you sure? Thank you.
Why did you drive to Hawksmere yesterday?
Didn't have me followed.
I had no alternative. I'm not going to stand by and see you ruin your life.
Daddy, I'm 22.
And you're still my daughter, Helen. And I've seen the state you're in since you came back.
I'm not in a state.
Yes, you are in a state. And I'll tell you why. You've been to see that man Lyle, haven't you? And I suppose you were with him before.
Daddy, I love him.
Oh, darling. You're so young. All your life ahead of you. He's just a cracked-up racing driver who can't even face life.
He has more courage than any man I've ever known.
Now, you can't expect me to take that, Helen. My God, you hardly know the man.
I do. I do know him, and I love him.
You may think you're in love with him now, but have you stopped to consider how you'll feel when you come to your senses? Miles away from your family, your friends. All the good things in life that you've been used to.
You're taking it for granted he wants me.
What do you mean?
He sent me away.
But you went back.
Yes, I did, but he wasn't there. Didn't your detective tell you that? He's in hospital somewhere.
Yes. Yes, I know.
Do you know where he is?
The detective is a lot more efficient than you, my dear. He traced him through a forwarding address.
Where is he? Daddy, please. Daddy, you have no right to make my decisions for me.
Good morning. I'm sorry, Mr. Edwards. Mr. Forbes has just left. Yes, sir. Dr. Reese is on call, but he's with a patient at the moment. I'll get him to ring you as soon as he's free. Very good, Mr. Edwards.
Bolt.
I'll tell him right away, sir. Yes, goodbye.
Hello, lassie.
Is he here?
He's here.
What happened? I mean,
Did you get no attention?
no.
Well, they're likely gone for their tea. Is there anything I can do? What do you come here for, anyway?
I want to see Dominic.
Come and sit down. Now, first things first. How did you know he was here?
I won't, but it's not important. Please, please tell me, what is he doing here?
Well, you asked, lad. You asked, lass. Right after the accident, they wanted to operate you on the hip, you know. And, well, he refused. He wanted some kind of permanent reminder, some damn stupid idea. Well, after he left, he changed his mind. The only trouble is with a knock like that is that the longer you leave it, the less chance there is of success.
When does he have this operation?
He's had it. Made the arrangements the day he left.
Why?
I've no idea, miss.
I don't believe you. Dominic would never do anything without discussing it with you first.
Is that any concern of yours?
I think it is. I love him.
Sure.
I do. I do. If you don't tell me why you did it, at least tell me if the operation was all right.
If I do, you must promise to not tell him a word.
Of course.
Well, lass, they couldn't do it. They left it too late. Couldn't exactly explain. I don't know the medical jargon, but as I said before, if you leave things too long, we had to try.
Where is he? I must see him.
I'm not sure he'd agree.
Why not?
I think you know why not.
I'm going to see him, and nobody is going to stop me.
Come in. Where the hell did you find me?
I couldn't stop thinking about you.
I told you where I was, Bolt.
That doesn't matter. What matters is I found you.
Well, I think you made a mistake. I'd say that we've said everything that needs to be said.
I don't think we have.
Nothing more to say.
How are you?
Oh, I'm fine, thanks.
Dominic.
You still haven't told me how you found me. Bolt was the only person who knew who I was.
Wasn't him. My father had me followed.
The police?
No, private detective.
Oh, I see.
I'm sorry.
So, you know why I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
You speak to anyone since you've arrived?
No one.
Well, that's it then. As you, English say, you're out of it. Here's to my new life.
What do you mean?
Well, the operation. It's a great success. Doctor told me I'll be out of here in a couple of weeks. Oh, I see. You think I had the operation for you.
That's not true.
Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but you have gone and made another mistake. Don't take it so badly. You still got your boyfriend. I'll drop you a line.
Yes, I'm afraid we must.
Well, you can relax. He doesn't want me.
What? Why?
You don't understand.
Seems to me, my darling, that you've made a fool of yourself for nothing.
It seems that way to me as well.
Philip, we must get ready. We're due then.
Yes, all right, Isabel. Oh, damn it, we've got to go out tonight. We can't talk now.
That's all right.
Are you sure?
I'm going to bed early.
I'll see you in the morning.
Yes?
Good evening. I'm Dominic Lyle. Is Miss James in?
Yes. You'd better come in.
Thank you.
This way, sir.
Thank you, Bessie.
Hello. I hope you don't mind my coming over.
Of course not.
You wouldn't happen to have a place I could sit down, would you?
Would you like a drink?
Thank you.
Scotch?
Yes, please. Thanks. Oh, cheers. I came to talk to you.
Oh?
I saw your father.
Did you?
He thinks I have a bad effect on you.
Oh, really?
Hmm. He doesn't think I'm good enough for you.
That makes two of you.
You have to sit so far apart. I spoke to Bolt. It's all right, he told me.
Did he?
I wasted an awful lot of time.
Yes.
You know I'm too old for you.
You're far too old.
And I don't know if we could convince sheep to live in a zoo.
I don't think we will.
I was such a fool. I was afraid to take a chance.